Ernst von Rath was a well-loved German diplomat in the 1930s. In
Yep.
Paris in 1939, in November, a young man from Poland shot him. When Ernst von Rath went to work on the morning of November 7th, 1938, he had no idea, it was 1938, pardon me, he had no idea he would soon be mortally wounded and his death would serve as the excuse for a 2-day terror attack on German Jews. He was at work at the German embassy in Paris when Herschel Greenspan, a 17-year-old Polish Jew, walked up on him and fired 5 times at close range.
Greenspan. Huh?
Days later, well, it says right there that he's a Polish Jew.
Yeah.
Days later, von Rath was dead, and the streets of Germany were littered with shards of broken glass. The young diplomat's death was used as an excuse for Kristallnacht, a 2-day nationwide pogrom against Germany's Jews that is now seen as a harbinger for the Holocaust. But who did the man whose death supposedly instigated the violence, and why did Greenspan kill him? I'm going to hit the pause button here because I did some research into this. Von Rath would not even be a historical footnote if it hadn't been for the political forces that swept through Germany when he was in his early 20s. Hitler was not yet in power, but the party was increasingly attracting Germans looking for relief from the country's financial plight in the aftermath of World War II. They were saddled with huge reparations.
It's World War
I. You are correct.
And again, that was all set up by bankers.
So I bothered to look into the history of this individual, and Greenspan's family had been, in fact, when Hitler took power in 1933, many of the Jews left the country. Greenspan's family left their nice home in Germany to move to Paris. Greenspan killed von Rath because Hitler chased his family out of Germany to Paris, where they were living a similar life. So what we have here is angsty 17-year-old kid thinks he's going to get some.
Lone wolf, do the face.
Yeah. I'll be a hero. It's terrible. That's fantastic. My name will be remembered.
The first time you did that, I was laughing my ass off. Oh, I'm like, do that again. Oh, my God.
Okay, so here's the deal with the whole Kristallnacht thing. Yes, the Germans did smash Jewish store windows in a couple of cities. It wasn't the entire country. It was a couple of cities. Ernst von Rath was very popular. He was like the stylish young politician of his time. So they smashed windows. Do you know who it was that stopped Kristallnacht and said, "Stop this! This is enough"?
No.
Goebbels.
Goebbels? Oh, wow.
Goebbels is the one who stopped the violence.
Huh.
He ordered the German military and police to stop the violence. The people were just pissed at the Jews because the Jews just assassinated one, basically like a rock star.
Yeah.
A political rock star. It was like the Trump assassination.
Yeah.
If they had killed Trump, we'd be smashing windows.
It would be bad.
Yeah. And somebody would have to go. But the truth behind the story is that this kid was an angsty 17-year-old who thought he was going to get some and be his lone wolf hero.
All right. But here's the key of the show, all right?
Yeah.
What happened in the past couple days with the stock market across the entire world? Took a huge shit.
A nosedive.
Yeah, took a nosedive.
So good information on that. Go listen to Colonel Steve Murray's situation report on Roundtable. By the way.
Yeah. But here's the thing: we have a bunch of bankers. You can, whatever race, religion you want to put on them, I don't care. But they've historically been pulling the strings throughout history to cause all kinds of crazy problems. And it's my opinion, it's based off greed. Now, we're on the precipice of having another Trump presidency, and the bankers are probably not for that because they want the one world order, the one world currency, and they want to depopulate most of the planet, and you will have the serfs and you will have the upper class with no middle class in between. Meaning the people at the top will enjoy insane amounts of money and various other benefits that will not filter down to the rest of us. They want everyone to be slaves. This is just my opinion. Maybe I'm wronger than two boys fucking in church with a priest doing CPR on one boy's ass. I don't know.
Ow, that was really graphic, and I need you to, Jimmy, almost suspicion point that shit right there, because that was bad.
How'd you say?
You are fined 1 homo suspicion point for violation of the Man Code Morality Statute.
Oh, wow.
But literally, we are on the verge of having hyperinflation, which is our country destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've had one attempt on the former president already.
Yes.
We had a 20-year-old lone wolf get on a roof on top of police who are in the building, and they're in the building next door. They literally could open the window, look out of a conference room, and see the individual on the roof.
Yes, and they did nothing about it.
We had people on the outside. Hey, look at that. There's a guy with a gun. They were calling on the radio. Nobody did anything.
That's not suspicious at all. That happens all the time.
But what I'm trying to get to, my idea for this particular show, is we're looking at historic examples of what took place and what was taking place around those assassinations. A lot of similar shit is happening right now. I mean, we are ripe for some crazy-ass shit to go down.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.